know if you can see that. The storm's hitting here. RC Industry up in Indiana just checked on me, making sure we's safe. So we appreciate that. But right now, I think they dropped it to a severe thunderstorm, and we're just sitting here watching. I guess the house goes to shaking. We'll run to cover. We don't have a storm shelter, so we'll just hit the hallway. That's all we can do. All right. Hey there, guys and gals and all my pals. Welcome back here to Outfits Garage, where everything's an outfit. As you just seen, we just missed a storm. Just dodged it. It just died down right before it got here. It was a great big tornado down the roadways. It tore up a bunch of stuff down there. And it settled down just before it got here. Praise the Lord. Thanking God for that. Pray for those that it hit. Hadn't heard of any significant injuries or anything yet. Heard of one person that was trapped down around Cabot, between Cabot and El Paso. But other than that, I think most of everything's going to be all right. A lot of down power lines and whatnot. But what we have here is a Dodge. Ain't that how you say it? Dodge. D-O-D-G-E. Dodge. Anyway, we'll get it out here in a minute. But it's Doug's old truck, his old farmer truck, and as you noticed, we took old Red, or old David, to the races there the other night with us, and there's a reason for that. Had brakes locking up on front of this Dodge, so we're going to take and put some new calipers, new brake lines on front of this truck. He just put new brake pads on it, and I think when he done that, it messed the calipers up, because you know, the calipers, once they set for so long in a certain place, they tend to want to stick. So I believe that's what's going on. So
this truck is a 08
08 model, and that was the first set of brakes on it.
Yeah, it just now hit 50,000 miles.
Just now hit 50,000 miles, a 08 model. It's been well taken care of. Get you out of that light. And but yeah, he'd been using it some because he's black Ford. The transmissions went out in it, and this don't get near the fuel mileage as that Ford, but it's a little heavier duty, and we use it to pull that race car trailer. And we need good brakes on it, and we don't need them to be sitting there smoking and burning the truck down. So that's what we're going to be doing. So y'all follow along as we try to get this brake caliper changed. I don't know if I'll film the whole thing or just kind of bits and pieces here and there. Y'all follow along. All right. Here's what we got going. Just got that brake line off. It goes right up in there. I don't know if you can see real good. You can see it. Leaking fluid. But it goes in. Hooks right there. So now we're pulling caliper bolts out. And on these Dodge 1 tons, 3/4, you cannot get that caliper off unless you pull a bracket too. So we got the caliper bolts out now. We got to get that joker out right there, and one on the bottom. We'll be back with you when we get that done. All right. What we didn't show you was getting that bracket off. We got that bracket back on. That other bolt's right there. Right down there. But there's a way that you can get it back on. We just couldn't get it back. Couldn't get it off a while ago. Some of you Dodge guys saying, get out of the way, we'll show you how to do it. But that's fine. We ain't Dodge guys. But we're showing you outfit ways of doing it. And it's a pain. That's all I can tell you. Try to get this done. But we getting it. We just may be doing it wrong, somebody's standards. But we ain't stupid. We're getting everything back together. All right, we about got this thing back together. I'm gonna show you a little trick a lot of people might know, a lot of people might not know. But it's something that you might need to know. Right here, we've got this, I just snugged this up, the brake caliper line. Brand new brass copper washers, all right? Everybody knows that them new washers don't have any groove sets in them. And this right here does. I'm gonna show you what you do. See that right there? It's tight, okay? I didn't even have it recording.
On all that?
Yeah, apparently I bumped the video. But I was sitting there talking and videoing. I thought we was videoing, and I didn't even have a record on. But I just showed you how to set this washer here. When you tighten it down, if you got brand new washers here with this line, you snug it down, you get it tight, you leave your wrench on there to keep from flaring the head of your bolt. But then you take a hammer and you whack it. Just like that. See, it's already tight because we've already done it. But you do that, sometimes you can do it 3 times and you don't just do it once, you do it about 3 times and it'll set that washer, and then you can tighten it just a little bit more. Tighten it just a little bit more, and then it'll set that washer, this washer, and the one on the back side too. And then it'll be seated, and you don't have to worry about that thing seeping brake fluid out, because that's how you fix that problem. But since I've got it recording now, as I was trying to do a while ago, Doug, did we turn these brake rotors?
No, I think we're ready to turn them.
I was wondering if we turned them. Oh yeah, I just did. Yeah, we turned them. Okay.
Yep,
So they're turned. All right. Hang on. Yeah, they're turned. Okay, we turned them brake rotors. All right. All right, we're getting ready to bleed these brakes. I'm gonna show you, Doug, how I've already bled these brakes. I've already done it.
Already did it?
Yeah,
You got it.
I've already bled them brakes.
I think I got some on me too.
I bled on them brakes. We fix and bleed these brakes out. We'll take y'all along with us here. Okay.
Here we go.
About 4 licks and hold her down. It's starting to move the caliper now.
Okay.
All right, we got air. Do it again.
Okay.
All right, do it again.
Okay.
Steady stream. We good. Get her tight. I bet it'd be all right.
Can you turn the rotor now?
Just a second. No, can't turn it. You let off a brake?
Yeah, I'm off of it.
No, I can't move it. Hang on. I can now. I guess brake pad's just kind of holding on it. It ought to be all right.
Put that tire and wheel back on it and start it and see what the pedal feels like that way.
Yeah, if you got a good hard pedal right now, I bet you'll be all right.
It feels pretty solid.
We on a test drive. Seems like it's gonna stop. Feels good.
It'll stop.
Boy, don't you like them people with them laser beam headlights?
They're on me. Want me to put mine on them, but they are on them.
Or on dims. All right. Test drive went well. We are back in the shop. It's a few nights later. And back in the shop, been doing a little work out here. Let me show you what we got done. What we doing, Matthew?
Getting the tire on here, got all the plate on there and the brakes on, so we're getting close.
Got everything on. We're gonna get us a tire on. Be the first time we put a tire on this rig yet. So we've had some wheels on it, but we ain't had any tires and wheels yet. We gotta figure out that brake line. That ain't gonna work. That's the reason why we test fit stuff.
Yeah.
It's rubbing. We'll have to run it another direction is what we're gonna have to do.
Short rubber.
I may have to swap ends with that line. Put the elbow right here and run.
Around the shop.
Yeah. But anyway, we got our bead lock on there. I got a impact over there if you want to cinch her down. Try to put a couple tires on that mini stock too. I think the tires on it is plenty years old.
Oh yeah.
I believe it's on there. Yeah, we got to move that brake line. But that'll be all right. We can move the brake line. That's easy. It's rubbing right there. It ain't gonna work. So we're gonna take that brake line and move it to another location. But we'll get that on another time. We just right now tickled to get a tire and wheel on this thing. Right there. And this side still locks a little bit. This is the plates we had, drive plates, because they're cleated in here for the spline for the axle laying right there. But these will not fit that. We went to Greer the other day. That's their little bolts for them. Went to Greer and got another one. It won't fit. So we're going to see him, and he said he had some more drive plates. So we're going to take that one back to him and see if we can find one that'll fit that. That one is just a different style, and but we will get it figured out. But anyway, we'll get there sooner or later. But I'm gonna go ahead and close this video out right here. I've got a little bit on there, but let me show you. We got some tires for sale. If anybody wants racing tires, I got a deal on these. We're not going to run this kind. These are 8-inch asphalt pull-offs. There ain't nothing wrong with them. The two on the bottom, right there, that one and that one, I mounted on some Ford wheels, and I ran on the back of Smoke Show for a little while. The old blue and white Chevy that's sitting outside. And I just ran it on the street. And ain't nothing wrong with these, but these others are fresh grooved, ready to bolt on or mount on a wheel somewhere. These are they're pretty good tires. They got plenty of tread, as you can see, plenty of tread on them. You can get by with running these on the street. It's just that they're a bi-ply tire. I wouldn't recommend running them on the front of a vehicle on the highway. You can run them on the rear though, if you so choose. Come on, boy. If you're coming, come on. Get your tail caught in the door. But anyway, that's what we got right there. These are $10 a piece, but you got to come get them. Unless you're relatively close. So $10 a piece, or all of them for $50. I think there's 7 or 8 of them tires. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 of them. We'll even throw in that one over there. That's a 10-inch. It's freshly grooved, but it's a F80. It's too hard for us to run on this car. The hobby car, but we've had that thing for 3 years, I think, so it's not good to run on these. Person wanted them to do some burnouts with, hey, $10 a piece. Yes, we will set you up, $10 a piece, and we'll hook you right up. So anyway, we're gonna get on off of here and see what else we can get done before we call it a night. And tomorrow I'm off work. Friday, or some people call it Friday. Yeah, Friday. Anyway, you get some tires kind of sized up over there. We're getting ready to get this thing on the ground. As soon as we can get that right there figured out, we'll have all our hubs on, all our brakes on. We'll be able to bleed our brakes out. We get our clutch bled out, get a battery on it. We'll be able to set it on the ground and move this thing under its own power. That's how close we are. Yes, sir, and yes, ma'am. We are that close. So, yep. Gonna get on off here, guys. For the 3rd or 4th time I've said that, but I'm gonna do it this time. But I'm gonna get around. Getting a little late, getting tired. It's 9:30. I used to work out here till midnight and then go to work the next morning, but that was used to. But tonight I'm gonna shut it down. Get ready to go to bed. I got a full day tomorrow hauling junk to the county cleanup over here. So we will see you later here on Outfits Garage. Russell here saying God bless you. Jesus loves you. Outfits Garage is always saying, keep a hammering.